Buddy, I'm Goku and I'll bring you guys in what community check wanted and the what if that I actually been mostly waiting for it to be voted. This is where Goku was born with astral potential. If you guys are wondering what is astral potential or what is astral super saiyan, well, this is a transformation that allows the user to practically become one with the cosmos, meaning that Goku has the power to surpass even the gods. This transformation is practically in the quintillions of multipliers. It just gets stronger the longer the user it's used, and even has a much more higher stages the longer it goes. So Goku will be born with the astral potential. How will he actually be born? You may ask. Well, it will happen between Goku birth will actually be the same, except that it will occur a supernova. A supernova so strong that it will shake the entire multiverse. This will actually be an event that happens 1 in 1 trillion years, and every source have seen this type of supernova. Of course, all the sources know that their units will not be affected, but this event was actually stronger because in this supernova was a piece of the astral power. An astral power was on the ancient powers and keys that existed even beyond the Omni key or the Dragon key. The astral key was the one who created all the different types of key in this timeline, allowing it to grow stronger, and being the one of the original keys, it also grew stronger the longer the keys progressed, from normal key, which is the humans, Saiyan, Namekians, even normal Jiraians, to even Eternal Giants, and even Gods of Destruction, even Kais, and even Angels, to the point of Omni Key. The Astral Key just grew stronger, and eventually it achieved its new power. Of course, Goku would have gained a piece from the supernova being born with the astral potential. Goku's power level will actually be incredibly higher in the original, because this astral potential is a combination between the God key and normal key, meaning that Goku's base should be in the millions. I'm gonna put him at 5 million because Goku is just tapping into a potential. Now, I know you guys may think that Goku is overpowered already, but remember, the astral potential is way higher than any type of potential ever seen before. So Goku being born with it will most likely make him stronger than any being in existence. Now, of course, when all the scars are used, it would take that Goku, even in his baby form, has a power level of 5 million. Even King Vegeta will be shocked by his baby's power. He could literally end Frieza if he wanted to. So King Vegeta decided to, instead of just exile him, he wanted to actually make him live so he can face off against Frieza. And even wanted to meet Vegeta in the future if they are able to meet, because he knows that Frieza might be trying to extinguish them. Even Bardock has that suspicion. Of course, the king decides to make a deal with Bardock. He will give King Vegeta will get locations of Goku's location, where Bardock will send him to his son, and he will have these locations until Goku grows up to be an adult. Bardock, of course, is kind of worried, but knowing that his son has an incredibly high power level, he decides to accept. Of course, Kid Vegeta will be pretty surprised by Goku's incredible power level. Of course, he would still think that he's incredibly superior, so he decides to train. But Frieza also gets a slight note of this, so he decides to destroy the Saiyan race early, but Goku is also sent earlier on. He did at least an year early than the original, so yeah. Meaning by the time that Goku actually get to Grandpa Gohan, I must say that Goku is actually 1 year older than he is in the original because of this. Or you could say that he's still the same age, so yeah. So Goku most likely be the same age, it says that he actually trains with Grandpa Gohan at least a year more. Now, if you guys are wondering, Goku will actually not have his tail. Due to a strong potential granting Goku's power, he still have his tail, but due to a strong potential, Goku will most likely have much more better control over his degraded form when the first time he accesses it. Meaning that Goku will able to adapt and evolve and even control his degraded form and run with the first bath. And eventually Goku will continue to train. Eventually, Goku became stronger and powerful. Of course, Frieza will also would have trained himself as well, so wanting to actually face this powerful threat in the future. Goku continues to train and increase his power, knowing because Goku did not actually hit his head, but he's still a kind Saiyan nonetheless. He also remembered his father's words to grow stronger, and eventually he will meet the Prince Vegeta, and eventually have to face Frieza himself. So Goku decided to prepare himself with the best of his ability. Goku continued to train and increase his power, and eventually grow incredibly stronger. By the time Goku's base form is equivalent to that of Super Saiyan God Goku from the Battle of Gods. It is just Goku in base form. Eventually, after a couple of years and training with Kami, Goku was finally able to access his astral potential's power, which we call Astral Super Saiyan. In this form, Goku is practically one of the cosmos. He practically has awareness of the cosmos around himself and the entire Earth alongside the solar system itself. In this form, Goku is practically almost omnipotent, but not at the same time. His form is incredibly strong and grants him almost anything. He can practically heal, even steal powers if he wants to, but only if the opponents are weaker than him. So yeah. Of course, Goku is able to master this form after a couple of years, but this form is pretty hard to master, even more harder than Super Saiyan 3 as well. This form is indeed powerful, but it does not possess the giant stamina drain that Super Saiyan 3 possesses. Unlike that, the form is really hard to master, even harder than Super Saiyan Blue or 3, which is still pretty hard, but it doesn't have the big stamina drain like both form has. Eventually, Goku, after a 5-year time skip and having his son, Goku was fully able to master his astral Super Saiyan. Now, Piccolo will also be stronger due to Goku, and I would say that Piccolo in base, he most likely will be around in the millions, while the humans will stay around the thousands. And Gohan, after being born, he will most likely have a piece of the astral potential, but he will not able to access it. But around the back, he actually has normal God Ki, which is still pretty high. Putting Gohan's power though when he's born at 50,000. It's weaker than Goku's, but it's still pretty powerful. And Gohan's potential increases by the God Ki, which just grant Gohan even more power than before. Eventually, Goku, of course, continues to train. And eventually, of course, Piccolo decides to actually join Goku. Instead of being against him, he decides to join it since he knows that Goku is incredibly powerful. Eventually, after both of them were training, Piccolo actually decides to get his potential unlocked, getting the weakened form like in the original of the Dragon Ball movie. With this, of course, Goku is actually able to get much more better efficient training due to Piccolo actually being close to his base form. But Piccolo is still pretty powerful in his own right. Goku, of course, is able to get even stronger and eventually master his strong potential form. He also is able to get a new level of it, but he just decides to keep it a secret from everyone else except Piccolo, since Piccolo saw it himself, and Piccolo is also growing a lot stronger. Also, almost all the Z fighters know that Piccolo has changed and is actually with Goku and his son Gohan. Yes, everyone knows about Gohan. Nobody is not informed of that except Bulma. So yeah. Eventually, of course, when Rise does arrive, like in the original, Rise is actually even stronger than he was in canon, having a base power of 1.5 billion. And remember, Raz is still the weakest of the Saiyans. Of course, in comparison to Goku's power, Raz is still really weak, but in comparison to almost everyone else, he's still incredibly strong. Even Piccolo is actually surprised by Raz's power though. Of course, if you're wondering, Piccolo is actually strong as a Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Battle of Gods. So yeah, this just proves that Piccolo is incredibly strong as himself. Of course, everyone will be pretty shocked to actually see how strong Raz is. But Goku will actually be pretty surprised himself since he has never seen his brother being this strong. Then as Raz, he has a transformation. Raz then shows Goku his transformation originating from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. Of course, Raz and Nappa alongside Vegeta would have been training incredibly hard to achieve the Super Saiyan transformation. Due to Goku having the astral potential, Goku is easily able to access the form since it's normal for him. But his Super Saiyan form is actually even stronger than Raz's. So Goku even in base can defeat Raz while he's using Super Saiyan. Even Piccolo can do the same since he's almost equivalent to Goku's base form, since Piccolo just continues to train. Of course, this just shows how powerful Goku and Piccolo have grown over their training. Of course, Raz this one Goku that not only they have been training, but also Frieza himself has. Goku is of course shocked as he wonders how strong is actually Frieza after those couple of years of training. He was sent to Earth when he was a little baby, at least 1 year. And if Frieza has been training ever since then, it's almost like 24 years of training. This is a really big time. But Goku can actually sense, due to his astral potential and astral Super Saiyan, he was able to sense that Frieza's power was incredibly powerful. Even when he was in a distance, his cosmic awareness allowed him to actually sense Frieza's power, and it was almost gigantic. Goku could not even tell what even that was. It was like an entire solar system or a galaxy, even if not even multiple galaxies at the same time. And that was Frieza's power when he felt it, when he unlocked his astral Super Saiyan, and that was when he was 18. And Frieza might have grown even stronger than that. So Goku is kind of worried, but he knows that they must grow even stronger. And Rise agrees, telling his brother that Vegeta and Nappa will arrive soon so that they can begin their training. And Goku is motivated and knows he must go even beyond and even master the next astral form he is able to get. But for now, this is the end of this part. See you guys in the next one. Sayonara, my Z fans. See you next time.